Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm going to be going through the Eastern Kingdoms Cup for Dragonriding, finally getting to this. So I'm starting off here in Veldraken. I'm going to head to Eastern Kingdoms. I'm going to do each race, give a little bit of commentary on each race. Not the most riveting content in the world, but if you're along for the ride, I appreciate that anyways. So here in Veldraken, near the place where you change your Dragonriding mounts, the Rostrum of Transformation, there is a quest here. So we'll grab this because it gives the badges there, and it looks like too you can pick. I'd like to pick my mount for the cup. I'm actually going to go. I've heard that this Cliffside Wilderdrake is really good because the model is small, so I'm just going to choose that one. That's the one I'm on right now, and we're going to head to Eastern Kingdoms, and we'll pick up at a race somewhere over there. Alright, so we're here at this Booty Bay course. We're going to start south and work our way north. So there's one down in Booty Bay. I'm taking a look at where some of these other ones are at. Blasted Lands Bolt, so Blasted Lands. This is Booty Bay Blast. That's funny. Deadwind Pass, Elwin, Fuselight. That should be in Badlands, I think. I'm not sure. Gilneas, Gurabashigala, that's the one up by ZG. Iron Forge Interceptor. I didn't see this one, so I'm really interested in doing this one. The Krasworks Clashes in Twilight Highlands. Lockmoden Loop, Lockmoden, Plaguelands Plunges in Eastern Plaguelands, Red Ridge Rally, Red Ridge, Searing Stellum in Searing Gorge, and Twilight Tear. I'd imagine Twilight Highlands, but let's see. Well, does it mark it on my map or something? I did not see that one when I was looking at the map. Oh, it's down here. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. So it's also worth pointing out to anyone who might be new to this or whatever that you get these badges for doing it, and the vendor for the badge is right next to the person where you got the quest from. In Veldraken there's a vendor, to buy whatever you want to buy for it. So I'm just gonna do the regular course. I'd like to try the course. Puts me on the dragon that I chose. And we'll see. It looks like I'm just gonna fly through Booty Bay, I guess. Okay. This is the reason why this one's gonna be so interesting. This one's interesting to me because I have a character right now that's literally in the 40s on Classic Hardcore, and if you played Classic, you know that I've probably been spending a lot of time in Booty Bay, which I have. So that's kind of interesting. Whoa! I just completely missed that one. I am no expert at this by any means. This is not a guide. This is not me telling you how to do it. Okay. Oh. Hit something there. Go through these oil machines. I think they added these in Kata. And then hit something. I don't even know if we have enough power to go through now. As long as I get to this, I'll be fine. Alright. Then we're going to go through the old... I just literally just did this quest earlier today. I'm killed the captains on the ships. That's funny. Okay, so I was really slow there. Still got silver, so it's probably a pretty forgiving course, considering how slow I went. So I'll have to come back and hit gold on this. But we're going to just keep heading up, and we'll just cut between flying and go through each course. Okay, we're at the ZG course. I assume this is basically just going to fly through the raid, or the outside version of the raid, if you will. Let's see how this one goes. I don't have a ton of memories in ZG because I never actually, even though it's one of the easier raids, I never ran it on vanilla. By the time I was max level, no one was really doing ZG anymore. It was one of the things where very early on I went back and did it in BC to start farming gear and stuff for it, and then and then a lot more during Wrath to get every little thing. But as long as you did it before Kata, you could at least get all this stuff. I think they brought some of it back with a crafting thing, if not all of it. So it's just a nice little easy course, as long as you don't hit everything like me. I say easy course as I plummet to the floor. I was so close to the end. Oh, come on. You can make it, little guy. Just land up here. I can walk. I can walk the rest of the way. There we go. So it was terrible. But overall, I mean, that's just kind of what you expect from this course, right? You're just gonna fly through the raid there. So up next, I don't think there's one in Duskwood. There was one in Blasted Lands, maybe? Yeah. So we'll head to Blasted Lands next. Alright, we're at the Blasted Lands race. The regular course. Now for this one, of course, you're assuming we're going to fly past the Dark Portal, right? That's like the whole point of this one, probably. Get some Dark Portal action going on here. That's probably the safest bet. Probably don't fly through it. So yeah, okay, so we're just gonna. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go right by it. Yep. Okay, there we go. Get our nostalgia baked in there. Pretty obvious, but nevertheless, I am really good at hitting stuff that's barely off the ground for some reason. Okay, through Netherguard Keep. Netherguard Keep, of course, has its own set of lore regarding the Dark Portal. Oh, and I missed again. Yikes. This dragon looks like you're not going to hit anything ever, but... Okay, over the... So you're basically hitting every landmark in the Blasted Lands, through the Ogre area as well. These are really low to the ground. Go. Managed gold on that one again, despite... So, I don't know if these are going to be more... So far, these have been a little bit more forgiving than the Calmador Cup. I don't know if that's going to last, though. I think next we head up to Deadwind Pass. Okay, so we're here on top of Kara. And we're going to try the course. I have to assume for this one, we're pretty much just going to go through the whole zone because it's such a small zone. I can't imagine there's going to be much we miss. Okay. So we go through here, over here. Not a ton of memories for me here. Obviously, this zone wasn't heavily used during the Classic era, and I did play in BC, so I ran Kara tons and tons of times. But I think everyone who's played a lot of World of Warcraft has been in Kara a lot. And of course, they brought back Kara with the dungeon, so... I do have a lot of memories, and some of them are good, but... Oh, wow, that's a nice... that's one where I'm happy I'm on this Drake. Cut through that little hole in the tower there. That was sketchy. Some of these are pretty narrow. Oh, I just completely whiffed there. Back up to the top, I guess. Nice. Alright. Next, I think we head to... Redridge. Alright, so we're here in Redridge. Now, if you're going to have one in Redridge, I have to think you're going to hit all the old elite quests from Classic. Fly over the bridge. That's got to be a bridge angle there as well. Yeah. Maybe Colonel Keshin, which is where maybe we're headed now. Nope, over the knolls. Belly grub. Under the bridge. There we go. That's a nice little touch, maybe. Over to Stonewatch. Oh, nope. Did not mean to hit that. I swear this thing makes you think that you are a little bit higher than what you actually are. If I don't have a wind gust, I'm going to have to redo this one. There's a wind gust. That might carry me. Need another one. Oh no. Just high enough. There's a wind gust. we're just gonna barely get through this one. Gotta go up a little bit. And hopefully have enough momentum to get us up to the top. Actually a very, very easy course, by the way. I just am terrible at this. I want to say it's pretty much just crazy that there's not one in Burning Steps, like off of top of the Black Rock Mountain. I don't know. That seems crazy to me. But next we will head to Elwin Forest. Okay, we're here in Elwin Forest. I have to imagine this is just a cruise around the zone. I don't have any deep feelings for Elwin personally. I've never really been a big human character person, but you know, you'd think maybe you would go by Hogger. This is so far away from Hogger. It's on like the east side. I don't know if we're gonna make it over there or not. If it is, it's gonna be a really long course. Oh wow, 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 wow. These are really low. All of these are really low. Okay. As long as I don't touch the ground, I think I'm fine, but nice little tour. Are we going through Goldshire? No. Tower. Use the little speed boost to get through the trees. This is just breakneck speed. Imagine doing this in Classic WoW. Obviously we can't, but even imagine that. Or vanilla, I should say. Alright, not too bad there. Alright, so next I think we are going to head up to... again, they didn't put one in Burning Steppes, which is crazy. So we will go to... We're going to go Badlands to Searing Gorge. So we're going to head up to Badlands to Fuselight. Alright, here at Fuselight in Badlands, we already have this nice little finish line here, so makes a lot of sense to start the race here, of course. Oh, it even starts you on the actual thing. That's pretty cool. Imagine we're going to go through the dragon area, probably towards Oldham or something. We actually got some obstacles even on the normal course for this one, with these lava orbs. Something you kind of have to deal with in the next raid, actually, on the second to last boss. Alright, over the dwarf area. Damn it. Will we get enough speed to make that? Down over this camp place. Okay, so we just really stayed on the eastern side here. Really short, quick course. Alright. Next we head to Searing Gorge, Searing Slalom. Okay, so we are here in Searing Gorge. I actually spent a lot of time leveling here in vanilla. Like, this was a place where I died a lot. I would say it was probably under leveled to be here, and spent just a ton of time doing a lot of silly quests, a lot of time killing the Incendisaurs, a lot of time killing the dwarves, and the dwarf that's with like the big construct that's in the cave. A lot of wipes, a lot of dying back in my vanilla days here. Okay, nice elite area caves. Oh my gosh, I hit another thing with this dragon. It might be worth using your normal dragon just so you know the height of it and stuff. I feel like I'm not hitting in my head, but I'm just a little too low. Very fast course. Very, very, very fast course. Alright, so now we're heading to what will be hopefully my favorite one. And that's going to be the Ironforge one. This is what okay, it is time for the Ironforge Interceptor. Let's see where we're going to go. I kind of wanted to go around the mountain. It doesn't appear we're going to do that, but pretty much all of Dun Moreau is fair game for me. So we're going to try to avoid these trees. Here. There's even obstacles in this one, which is a bit surprising. Okay, through the Trog area. Through the lake. hard to really take in the view because you're just going through it so fast. Over the airport. I remember my first time going to the airport through Lodan back in the... It was either vanilla or BC. I thought that was so crazy and so cool. And then they actually put it in the game in Cata. And, you know, not everyone loved it actually, but I sure did. Alright, back to there. Alright. I would have liked it better, I would say, if I would have went like around the mountain, personally. But to each their own, to each their own. Next, we're gonna head to Lodan. Okay, so we're here at Lodan. This was actually my least favorite thing about Cataclysm, because you know the lock is gone, the water's gone, and now we have this dam that we protected is now is destroyed. It just was like completely counterintuitive in my opinion. I get it, it's like really makes an impact or whatever, and you were trying to make an impact with that expansion on the... Okay, I do like that we're going close to Grim Patrol here. I did not expect that for a Lockmoden course. This isn't really a Lockmoden course, I guess. This is kind of like a wetlands course that we start in Lockmoden, I guess. Okay, so this is actually my favorite one so far. I didn't expect it to come here. Very interesting. Okay, so now we're just gonna go back up to the dam. Okay, makes sense. Nice. All right, that was pretty cool. I didn't expect. I thought we were just gonna fly around Lockmoden, which is pretty flat, but I still thought that's might be where what we're gonna do there. Next, I think we head to Twilight Highlands, where I think there's 2 races there, which is good because it's, you know, the Wildhammer dwarves and they are riders after all. Okay, way up here at the top near the raid entrance here for the Twilight of Terror. Many a raid night spent up here. Many a times I've fallen off or got knocked off of here. Not a ton of memories in Twilight Highlands in general, but I love the zone. I love all the dwarven aesthetic. The quest line here, the story here was all very, very good. Which is not always the case in World of Warcraft in general. Doesn't always have the best story. But I thought the dwarven story here, at least. I can't speak to the Horde story, but the dwarven story here I thought was quite good. This was my least favorite part of the zone, this Twilight area. Just didn't seem to really fit in, but that was like the story of the raid, so they kind of like had to make it work, I feel like. Trying to save a little bit in case I have to go all the way back up to the top. Probably a lot of wind things, but... Oh, wow. Yeah. I like the ending here. I like going all the way up like that. That's kind of neat. Next, we just head up to the other one, the Krasworks Clash in the northeast. Alright, here at northeast Twilight Highlands for the Krasworks Clash. This is a Horde area, I think. I always assumed it was because it's Goblin. And I've never really done anything here, so it would make a lot of sense if it was a Horde area. Oh, straight up again. I like these. It's kind of interesting. A lot of the racers in the Dragon Isles do not have that aspect to them. So we're literally just flying around this place, huh? So many Zeppelins. This is kind of interesting just because it's the first time I've ever really been here. Oh, nice tight turns. Down. Alright, I like that one a lot, actually. Next up, I think we have... There's none in Arethi or Hillsbrad. There's one in Gilneas. There's one in Silverpine. None in Tearsfall. None in Western. So looks like there's just two left. Eastern Kingdom, or Eastern Plaguelands, and Gilneas. So let's go ahead. Did they stash one up here? No. That would be funny if there's Dragonriding, but not regular flying up there. So we'll actually just go up to Eastern Kingdoms first, and then hit up Gilneas. I've heard good things about Gilneas. Alright, we're at the Eastern Kingdoms course here. Never had a real affinity for this zone whatsoever. Came here to run strat. Did a little bit of leveling here, but I was told it was very scary back in vanilla, so I tried to level without going here. I did a little bit of stuff here, but never too much. There's probably all kinds of... I mean, I shouldn't say I didn't do anything, but I didn't do anything like naturally. I ended up doing like pretty much every quest available in the game for Alliance. So I eventually did everything here, but that was quest related. But not while I was leveling. Okay. Just another little low tour. I really like the ones where we go high up in the sky. I think that's one thing that I've noticed is the ones where we've gone high are the ones that I like a lot more than these like just low little tours. Little tours are fine, but I think it's got to be like because it's like a really iconic thing or whatever. And for me at least, this is not an iconic zone. Alrighty, so we'll hit up the very last one in Gilneas. I heard the Gilneas one was pretty cool. But probably some good sightseeing or whatever maybe. So we'll head up over to Gilneas and finish this up. Alright, we're at the final course here in Gilneas. We're going to, you know, I assume go like maybe around his castle and all that kind of stuff. This is a very cool zone if you've never been here before. Obviously, there's been speculation that it might get rebuilt in some ways, given back to the Gilneans so they can have a home here maybe even. Obviously, I would love all of that. Another human home city basically, now that we have Borealis in Kultiris for the Kultirian humans. Would be nice if they had their own city. Love the artwork here. Look at this. This looks so nice. It's almost like a different game. Obviously, it's very Revendreth, but this is old, remember. This isn't, you know, Shadowlands, you know, still, it might not have been a good game, but it's still a fairly recent game. Are we gonna go by his... It doesn't look like we are. There we go. Alright, so that's all of them. Overall, pretty fun. I thought I'd like it a lot more than the Kalmodor Cup, but I think it's literally like the ones, like I said, where you're kind of higher in the sky, those are much more cool. I think they kind of had the same amount of those on Eastern Kingdoms and Kalmodor. So I think they're both kind of like a 7 out of 10. Something fun to do if you want to get the cosmetics and stuff like that. I just went through this, did this very poorly. I got 37 badges. I'll get 10 more for doing it. So I got 47 badges. If you want to keep earning more badges, you run the courses. You get gold on all of the different things. So you do the course on regular, advanced, and reverse. And so you can get 9 badges per race. So essentially that's how you collect badges. You go buy them from the vendor back in Valdrakken, and you're good to go. So overall, again, very much enjoyable. Something just chill to do. You don't have nothing else to do. Maybe you're tired after a long day like I am today, and you just get on and you chill out and go through some nostalgia of the old world. I think they're planning to put these in other zones, other expansion zones as well. So very much looking forward to this. As always, if you enjoyed it, please click subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And other than that, everybody have a good one.